Hi, I'm Dingwall. This is my studio, and here we are in my apartment in New Westminster, BC. I get ideas out of nowhere, either just an idea about anything or within the context of a certain topic. And when I get that initial idea, that is the inspiration, and then I'm either in a situation where I can't sleep at night because I'm coming up with idea after idea, building on the first idea, or I'm sitting there wide awake planning this idea out. In the last couple of years, I've taken continuing studies, painting courses at Emily Carr. African wild dogs, 6 feet by 3 feet, acrylic paint on canvas. I enjoyed this because, making this one, because the method of doing it was simple and less labor intensive. It kept me in the moment of inspiration. This idea of a pack of dogs or wolves appeals to me because of its relation to men working together in sports or a hunting party, and that sense of freedom and camaraderie. Purple is kind of a romantic color. I just used it for the mood, the dark mood. These guys are kind of in camouflage. They're markings in relation to this kind of jungle background. And then this red is, I just splattered it on there, the suggestion of the blood that's about to be spilled. This one here is my son and one of his teammates at their first soccer game. My son shocked me by having breakaway after breakaway, scoring a couple of goals. And that was from a photo that I took of the game. The background that I did was kind of toward the feeling of the action. This one here is of my wife Ignatia in my hospital room during my first liver transplant recovery. These are the flow meters and instrumentation for that's hooked up to me. These lines here kind of frame her face and make her the focus of this image. And it's actually from an old black and white photograph that we had. And here on the digital readout, I got help. I call this Heir to the Throne. And the original idea for this is from a dream I had a long time ago, actually. The seated figure is supposed to be me, although I didn't try to make it look like me except for the nose. And I used the crown of the Prince of Wales as a reference for this crown. This the photo I used as reference for this throne actually was of Saddam Hussein's. It was a picture I downloaded from the internet of a U.S. soldier sitting in this Saddam's throne. I left this area kind of blank for the sake of my son. Actually, my favorite is to take a simple everyday object and make it either an icon or draw attention to it so it's looked at in a different way than it normally is. It's something like a penny, as simple as a penny. Like when I'm going, I can pick up a penny and say, oh, I'll paint this, because everything's interesting when you're in that state of mind. So now I exclusively do painting. I learned my lesson to, that the content is everything and the medium is secondary consideration.